Hi, Jesse B here. Let's take a look at Visio. So here we have it open. When you first open Visio, and this is 2013, so there is a little variation in the new one. But here I want you to notice when you first open Visio what's going on here. Recent over on the far left, so any files that you have open in Visio should be showing up here. One of the features here, don't forget and be aware of, just like all Microsoft applications, is the pin. So if you're working on a drawing on a regular basis, then pin it so it stays up at the top. Notice the line separating. So I'm up at the top. Now over a little bit towards the center here, we have the search, so I can search for templates. I have the categories here for the suggested type of searches, so notice that. But notice there's categories down below. Categories. Now at the moment we're kind of looking at features. Welcome to Visio to kind of walk you through and give you some pointers. So when you click on categories, you'll notice you do have, very similar to the suggested search, but different. Just be aware, a little bit different. So in your business, engineering, flowcharts, general networks, etc., a few different things. This is a good place to find your flowcharts right there. And we're actually going to use the flowchart. Okay, I'm going to click on flowchart, and that's going to give me the other templates in here. And you'll notice cross-functional, kind of swim lane looking one. And then we have basic flowchart. So I'm going to double click here, and that will open up the basic flowchart. Ta-da! Now in introduction, I'm not going to go in a lot of detail here about building a drawing. It's really just to get you familiar with everything that you see on the screen. And that's what this video is about. So the first thing is, notice that basic flowchart shapes, that stencil is selected. Notice there are others, quick shapes. Okay, cross-functional. Okay, you can go to more. And you'll notice there's different categories out here. So you could add other shapes that you may want to add in to your little library here of shapes. Nice. But we can do that. We're going to stay with basic shapes here. Now, a couple things, as I mentioned, about the screen. As we're looking at the screen, you notice we're on the home ribbon. The pointer is selected. The pointer, standard white pointer, meaning I can press and hold and drag something out onto the drawing. We have our tools, so connector, if you want lines connected to your shapes, we need to turn that on. And then, of course, we have some other tools I'll talk about in other videos. Also, on view, something you might want to know about when you're first starting a drawing is the ruler. Do you want to have the rulers on or off? Do you want to have the guide available? Now, the guide is right here on the right-hand side. You can press and hold and drag it out onto your drawing, and that'll help you line things up there. So we can either do vertical or horizontal. And it is exactly what it says. It is a guide. It's just a guide. That's all it is. And you can right-click and cut and get rid of those. You also have the grid. The grid, of course, gives you little boxes all over your drawing, and that helps you move things around and line them up very easily. Now, getting back to home and moving kind of across the ribbons, we have insert. So there I can insert pictures and grab pictures from online. I can add pages right there. Design is just going to change the coloring. So you notice right now they're kind of a blue. I could click on the green and notice they went to a kind of a greenish blue. They're aqua colors. Okay, so background, borders, and connectors around and connectors. So different things there. Data. So if you're working with outside data, this is something you use. And this is in professional. We work with outside data with professional. You can import. Import is if I'm building a organizational chart and I want to import the, say, an Excel spreadsheet that has a list of everybody in the company. So I could click on that. Okay. Then review, we can add in comments on the drawing so others can read about it. And then, of course, the last one is view, and that's the one we were just talking about. Now, don't forget about your quick access toolbar. You may want to add things to your quick access toolbar. You can do that just by right-clicking any item on a ribbon and add it to the quick access toolbar. There it is. So you don't have to leave the home ribbon to get to your particular item. There you have, hopefully, one more thing. Down at the bottom, there is a nice little button that fits your drawing into the window. So if your drawing does not fit in the window, it's really large or really small. Let's make it small so you can definitely see the difference here. So there I have a little tiny drawing. And if I click on this button, bam, it fits right in my window. This is one of my favorite buttons. Definitely one you'll use a lot when you're working with Visio. So there you have it, a nice quick overview, introduction of Visio and your screen. Have a great day.